What's going on, guys? It's Sam back again for the update. As you can see, I got some upgrades since last video. I got 28-inch tires and aluminum wheels, half windshield, and the diamond plate was on there last time, which turned out, okay, for free. My buddy gave me a big sheet of diamond plate, and at my machine shop, I just measured where I want it and measured the angles, measured where I want to brake press it, and I made these rain gutters, which actually turned out pretty good, because when I took it out, all the rain was dripping off here and landing down here on my leg. But hey, it's better than it landing up on my dash and falling over, falling out on my lap and everything. So, but where do I start? I got some miles on her. I hit my 50 hour maintenance. So I took it to the place where I bought it from, and I was like, all right, I hit 47. It's not nearly 50. They said good enough, bring it in. So they said that's one of the most critical maintenance appointments you can do is the 50-hour routine check. And they changed everything, all my fluids, changed all my filters, topped all my fluids off. I mean, they just did and greased all my fittings. All the fittings were greased, everything's lubed up. Oh, and I had them check the valves too, and that is the most important thing to do on these things on 50 hours, I was told, is to, after the break-in procedure, after you run it hard, you have to have them adjust the valves, because I was running it and it was about 47 hours. Here, I'm gonna get up in here. It was about 47 hours, and I couldn't notice a difference, but when I got it back from the Can-Am, it was just like night and day. They said the exhaust valve was off like 3 thousandths, which isn't a lot. It's only the size of a human hair, 3 thousandths, but actually I'll tell you how much 3 thousandths is. There's the stock ones right there. Clean my calipers off. See, that's why you don't buy digital calipers. They're junk. You can always rely on some mechanical ones. There you go. That's 0 right there. 3 thousandths is 1, 2, 3 right there. That's 3 thousandths. You can barely see light through it. That's not much, but when it comes to your motor, that's a lot. So that's basically what it was. And they had readjusted it, and it just opened it up big time, and now the thing runs like a champ. Everything's still good. What I noticed after running it, this is a Can-Am issue. I want to bring it to light. You see there's no gap here. This is basically touching. See that right on the edge? All right, let me go to the other side. See See that gap? I can stick my whole dang finger through. And that is not good. I have to adjust. I mean, it still opens, you know, and it shuts fine, but let me get a flashlight. You guys can't see. There you go. It's got adjusters right there to adjust the bed. It's on that pivot. Well, I think that bolt got loose. I haven't touched it yet. This is under warranty, so I'm talking with K&M right now, and I'm waiting on get a response with them because you know, if I don't have to touch this thing, I won't, because it's under warranty, and this is just a little issue about the bed shifting. So when they assembled it, I guess they didn't tighten up the bolt all the way, or I don't know how this thing comes in the crate, but I'm guessing the bed's not on it, so that's something the manufacturers did. But still shuts fine. Everything's good on it still. Just you know. But yeah, these tires grip good. I mean, they just added, oh my goodness, like they just added 2 inches of lift on it. And these tires were good. They're 27s. Stocks. The 27, 9, 12. These are, what are they? .28, 9, 14s. So these are actually Honda wheels, but I put spacers on them that go from K&M, which is 4 lug 137 millimeter, to Honda, which is 4 lug 110 millimeter. So they're closer in, but they ride good. I was going 60. Actually, if you put 28s on, you about lose 5 miles per hour. So now instead of going like 75, you're only going like 69, 70. So still fast. But let's see. Show you how many hours we got here. Yeah, I haven't zeroed this thing out. Okay, it's been 78 miles since the 50-hour maintenance, so I did trip that. I cleared that. Okay, 55. So almost 56 hours. Still no problems. I mean, the thing fired up. First crank, you got to be in neutral. So. Oh, I got a funny story to tell you guys. So my buddy's got a 1000 Honda Pioneer. It's got 74 horsepower, and he wanted to race, and this thing was covered in mud. I mean, you could barely see the white. So I probably had about an extra 50, 60 pounds of weight in the wheels, on the strip, in the bed, everything. And I was loaded down with a speaker and a cooler. Well, he wants to race, so I'm like, all right, bring it. So we get to the hardtop and we slam it down, and I freaking send it. So I swerved past him and then past 2 other cars. This thing just whooped his ass like nothing. This thing is a beast. And he paid about 5 extra grand. That's the funny part. And this is an 800 and his is 1,000. So he was kind of butthurt, but hey, Can-Am, baby, that's how we roll. And it was on these tires too. If I had these tires on, I'd probably be going faster, but these are fast enough and they grip good. They grip great. Gotta love that smell. I just put 93 in it now. I don't add 90, nothing. I just add pump gas 93. And she rolls out very nicely. So oh, and yeah, I put these spacers and tires on it, so my actual width now is 63 inches wide. So I need to get a new trailer, because my trailer before was 58, and no, it was 60 inches from inside to inside on the trailer, and with these tires stock, I was 58 and a half exactly. So I had about a 1/4 inch on each side to squeeze in there, and now they don't fit. So I have to use my big trailer, but it's no big deal. It's worth it. I like these tires way better, and they don't. You would think they'd be harder to turn, but this is, you know, one finger. You know, I can turn them with one finger. You know, and that's just standing still. When you're rolling, it's much easier to turn, you know. Right now it's on concrete. But thing's a beast. I definitely recommend the half windshield, the one that's got the lip. So I probably right here, the top of my head's probably right here, because I kind of got, I'm 6'1", so my head's probably up here. But when the wind hits this, you would think it would go straight where your head is. Well, this lip actually pushes the wind up, so you actually, the wind goes up past your head. So if you just duck just a little bit, you can feel the wind blowing off the top of your head. So you still get that circulation of air, but you don't get blasted in the face, which I don't like. Picked up some goggles in case I'm falling behind somebody with the same tires. You're just not going to escape the dirt, so I just keep those there in case I need them. And it's nice little Velcro straps. I mean, this windshield was only it was only $100 on eBay. So Velcro straps. Already came with the seal on the bottom. When I'm hauling ass down the road, this thing buckles in like that, which, you know, is kind of weird at first, but you get used to it. Still, it don't rattle. Nothing rattles on here. You know, of course, for the bed, if it's not loaded down, this little plastic tailgate has a little bit of rattling, but nothing too serious. But I love it. still good. Still haven't put a snorkel on it yet. I don't think I need to do all that, but maybe I'll get a video of me riding it. Oh, here's the tires. Here's the gap. These things are filled up all the way. These are 28s. That's the gap right there. I can stick my hand through it. And these are filled up. These are 28 PSI max. So I put 30 in them. So these are pumped up all the way. And you still got about an inch. So you could probably squeeze in 29s if they are pumped low, and maybe 30s if you have like barely any air in them. But I just filled them up all the way because I was driving them on the road, and they wear less if you fill them up all the way on the road. I'm gonna keep these because these are just they're badass tires. They're barely even used. So when I get tired of those, I'll slap these back on there. And you know, those are actually heavier than these. These are actually fairly light. So, but anyways, yeah, I just want to give you guys another update on the Can-Am. Running great. Any concerns, any questions, just comment on my post, and I will definitely answer them. And if you need help with anything too, you know, just give me any questions out there, and I'll do my best to answer them. So, all right, y'all have a good one.